Good Wednesday morning. This is the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing. Looking at our fire impacts map quite a bit. We'll look at the orange shades first. Winds today across western portions or northwestern portions of Nevada, and Thursday across southern and southwestern portions of the state. Further to the east, though, there'll be deeper moisture, and we are expecting widespread rains from much of eastern Nevada through most of Utah and up into Idaho and Wyoming. And for those northern areas where they've had several rain events already, this could be, and probably will be if it pans out, a season-ending event, at least for those areas up in the north. Precipitation past 24 hours on the left, just some scattered light amounts across Nevada and Idaho. On the right-hand side, you can see that we had some lightning in the far northern reaches of our area. Most of that was actually to the north of our region. We do have fire activity. The new starts in the red, existing fires in the yellow. And if we look at precipitation over the past 7 days on the left and past 30 days on the right, you can see the areas of western Nevada and southern Nevada where we do have concerns for wind. Those are the areas that have been very dry, not just the past 7 days, but also the past month or so. And looking at current ERCs, you can see are driest across western portions of Nevada and also parts of south central Nevada into central Utah. So still concerns for at least one more day in these areas in Utah. Otherwise, most areas are typically in the green. Look at our satellite imagery and upper level maps. A lot of moisture being drawn up across the southwestern states and a deep low pressure area, the main weather maker for us the next few days, pushing into the Pacific Northwest. You see the deep swath of moisture ahead of the system. Also the tight lines here in the yellow suggest strengthening winds, which are also going to be a big part of our forecast. So here's our weather map on the left for today. Deep low pressure pushing into northern California, tight height lines, and a wedge of dry air across northwestern Nevada indicates that'll be our biggest risk for high wind, and that is where we have high risk here on the right-hand side. Elsewhere, further to the east, there's much deeper moisture being pulled up from the south, so we'll see increasing clouds and some precipitation starting in some of those eastern areas. So a little bit of everything for everybody. We take a look at the humidity levels. You can see where they are critical underneath those winds. Single-digit humidity here in northwest Nevada, a little bit more moist as you head further south, and definitely more moist as you head further north and east. But you can see these strong winds here on the right. These areas in purple are gusts of 40 to 45 miles per hour. Now these winds will be pretty strong ahead of the system as well, but this will be under much higher humidity levels. Looking at Thursday, low pressure deepens over Nevada. There'll be more moisture in northern areas, a drier wedge of air here by this orange into southern Nevada, and that's where we have concerns for wind in terms of a high risk in those areas as well. And we'll take a look at those winds here. You can see those strong winds across Nevada and even to the Arizona Strip, still seeing gusts of 35 to 45 miles per hour, humidity in the teens. Elsewhere, that deep green means high humidity and probably showers ongoing during that time period. On Friday, that low pressure slowly plots into eastern Idaho, western Wyoming, lots of moisture into Utah, eastern Nevada. All these areas that's under the green will probably continue to see precipitation, and with some colder air, maybe even some snow, you can see how our fire danger modifies significantly. We do see increasing winds with this system still, but it'll be under much higher humidity in just about all areas except far western portions of Nevada. And in terms of how much rain is expected in this 3-day period, you can see that these shades of blue here are anywhere from a ½ inch to 1.5 inches, and these areas in red, possibly 2 to 4 inches of precipitation up here in parts of Utah and Idaho. And some of that above 8,000 feet is going to be in the form of snow, so it could look quite interesting on the landscape as we go through the next couple of days. And then quickly going through the latter period, Saturday high pressure starts building back in with drier air, but still moisture affecting our fire potential, really knocking things out for quite some time, in some areas probably for good. High pressure continues to build Sunday, and then Monday high pressure dominates, so we go into sunny and warm weather right away. On the aftermath of this event, and by Tuesday, still high pressure, a lot of dry air. We haven't seen dry air like this in a while, but it'll be only western areas in Nevada that could creep back into borderline critical status. Most other areas will be under the effects of that extreme moisture, and most of that rainfall, this is the 7-day total, will be falling in the first 3 days. So again, you can see where it's very wet, our wettest system probably since April or May. and the 8 to 14 day outlook. Cooler than normal in our northern areas, warmer than normal in the south, and near normal right in the middle, and no real signal near normal precipitation, which means during the week there'll probably be at least one light to moderate precipitation event. So I think areas in Idaho and even maybe northern Utah that get this precipitation, that'll pretty much do them in, but still critical hanging on further to the south. That concludes our briefing. Have a great day.